Hey timeless travelers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Today we are at the Spark by Hilton at Universal Studios Orlando. I am going to show you the room, I'm going to show you the check-in area, I'm going to show you the pool. If this is content you're interested in, stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So when you come up to the hotel, you're gonna see the Spark by Hilton sign is right up there. Very pretty little area when you pull in. There is a little fountain out here. It's not running, don't know what that's about. But it's very cute. It's very colonial looking, Spark by Hilton. I believe this used to be a different property and Hilton bought it. So it is a budget friendly hotel near Universal Studios. And when I say near, I mean at. Universal Studios is literally right down there across the street. There is a theme park shuttle that comes it leaves twice a day. It runs twice a day. It leaves once in the morning and then brings you back in the evening. So if you need to leave the park early, that's on you. But here is the sitting area where you go for the theme park. So coming in, they've got 2 benches on the side. So if you're waiting for a shuttle out here, if that space is crowded. This is the front desk check-in area. They've got rocking chairs here. So they've got a cool little sitting area when you first walk in with the rocking chairs. They've got a little sundries section over here. So they've got, if you've forgotten something like toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, deodorant, stuff like that. If you need a little bit of medicine while you're here. They also have candies and snacks, things like that. They have a microwave for you to microwave some of the things that are microwavable. And that can be found over here in this refrigerated section. This is all for purchase. So they've got drinks, they've got food, ice cream, and then sodas, things like that. And then they also have a water station. So again, I want to clarify, this is Spark Hotel near Universal Orlando. That is important because there is a at and then there's a near. Apparently this is the near and the other one's at the at. I keep getting them mixed up. But just know when you are booking a lift here, make sure you put the address in and not just the name. Anyway, so they also have a coffee cart. So it has hot water, decaf, regular coffee. It also has tea here. And they've got all the coffee mates, honeys, creams, sugars, all of the accoutrements that you need for coffee. They've got some more little workspace over here and some high chairs for the children. They do have complimentary breakfast at this hotel. So this is the breakfast station over here. They've got where they have, and I'll show you guys this in the morning. So I will insert that here and show you that in the morning. But this is the breakfast station. It's afternoon, so that's why there's nothing out. I will show it to you in the morning before we leave. All right, as promised, here is the breakfast. So they've got hard-boiled eggs, some hot water in bowls to make instant oatmeal. There's 2 toasters over here by this microwave. And then they've got some fresh fruit, so bananas, apples, orange and apple juice, yogurt, and then some accoutrements to make the yogurt with, cereals, milks, and pastries. So just enough to get you going. And then they have a small little pool out here. So they've got a couple of tables and chairs out here, some towels. There is no lifeguard on duty, so know that. There's no lifeguard on duty, but they do have tables and chairs out here, and they do have a small pool. So they do have a little small pool out here, and they do have some lounge chairs and some little chairs to sit around here. If you're just trying to just hang out for a minute and just enjoy yourself, there is a pool. It's not huge, and it does go 5 feet to 6 feet. I'm sorry, 3 feet to 6 feet. I apologize. It goes 3 feet to 6 feet. So you need to watch your children in this pool. Okay, we have made it to the Spark by Hilton at Universal. That is a big distinction because I originally went to the wrong hotel. So there is a Spark by Hilton near Orlando Universal, and then there's a Spark by Hilton at Universal. We are at the at Universal, so yeah. So we're literally right across the street from Universal Studios. They have a shuttle that goes over there in the morning that we're probably going to take because our class, we have to be there at 8:45. I probably haven't mentioned this yet, so I'm going to mention it now. We have a training event at Universal Studios that we were invited to by Universal Studios, so thank you to Universal Studios for that. Anyway, here is the vanity setup outside the bathroom. I hate that, but here we are. So there is a full mirror out here, one sink, but it has a big vanity area, so my business partner and I will share sides. It has a pretty big under storage area under there, some hand towels and washcloths, and then it has some lotion over here and a bar of soap. So I am gonna walk down the street and get a liquid soap because I hate bar soap. Anyway, this is the bathroom over here. When you turn the light on, it gets loud, the fan comes on, so that's why I left it off until now. They just cleaned, like literally just left from cleaning my room, so that's why the toilet seat is up. Anyway, there are the towels in here, and then it is a shower tub combo. So it has the regular shower head and a shower curtain, and the 0% shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. So I'm gonna turn that off so it won't be so loud, and then come back out. We have a double bedroom. The room is tight. It is pretty tight. Now, this is very inexpensive. I'm just going to tell y'all that. Yeah, for one night at a Universal hotel, we got this for 3 nights. So, very inexpensive. But it is tight. So we've got 2 double beds here. I'm sorry, I'm kicking this trash can out of the way. Here is the closet. Not very big, not a lot of hangers, but we're only here for the training event and to go to Universal, so we're gonna be okay. Our big suitcases will stay out of the way, and then the little suitcases, those are gonna be for the next part of our trip, and the little suitcases will stay kind of, out. But anyway, there is the safe and the luggage rack, ironing board. So I just stuck my luggage over here in this corner while I'm filming. I will move this for her when she gets here. Well, I'll move it before she gets here, but I'm saying I stuck it in this corner. So that kind of gives you an idea like how much luggage can really fit in the room. Then we've got a full length mirror and a coat rack here. The television, the stand has some storage space, a little stool to sit on, a refrigerator, and then on the bed side, we have 2 lamps on the bedside, but we also have plugs with USB and USB-C charging station on it. And then the table sits up high and is hollow, so both of us can throw our bags under there as well for a little bit of storage. One of the things I like about this desk is that when you pull this chair out, this actually rolls out this way. So you can make this into a little more of a workstation, and if we needed more space to store our luggage, we can store it under here. And then we have a lamp under here. So I'm gonna pull this back until she gets here, and then we figure out together the luggage situation, because I don't know how much luggage she has. We usually both have the same amount of luggage. There is the air conditioning system, and as you can see over here, again, there's a stand-up lamp. Not a lot of space, but a suitcase could go over here. We don't have a balcony, but we do have a window that looks out to the parking lot. So, and we are literally down the street from Universal Studios. I will show you that here in a minute, but here is the room from this direction. Again, comfortable, but tight. It's a bit cozy, but you can make it work. This is literally down the street from Universal Studios. So if you want to stay close to the property, have a free shuttle, have breakfast and all that, this is a good option. But I'm going to take you and show you the rest of the resort. So one of the things I like about this resort, on the second floor, you have a recycle bin. And then you also have a trash bin down there. The hotel also has a laundry room. So they've got 2 washers, 2 dryers, and then a little folding area over here. So they don't have an iron board, looks like, but they do have washer and dryer. And so that way you can wash your little sweaty park clothes. All right.